Alrighty. We are live up and running. We have a game between my squadron mate and friend and teammate in the Down Unders for the casual bracket of the 3-1-2 Squadron Team League. Lucky Duck in the Imperial Trunks. He will be flying Sun TFL. Start of the engagement phase. If there's an enemy ship, we can do this. Enemy ship at zero. Start of the engagement phase. If there's an enemy ship in your bullseye, gain a focus. With standard auto thrusters, Predator, reroll one attack dice in bullseye. Daredevil, red can treat your boost actions as red to do a 1 hard, and targeting computer for the target lock. We have Vault Scaris. 1 strain token to recover 1 energy. Before you engage, you may spend 1 energy to perform an action. And you have a reducing energy charge every turn. With Disciplined, after another friendly ship at 0 to 3 is destroyed, if that ship was limited or has Disciplined, you can take a target or a barrel roll. You've got Boost. You've got Daredevil again. I believe when it comes to bounties, which I'll explain later, we've got Daredevil was chosen for Ducky. Flight Leader Ubel. Friendly ship at 0 to 2 defends. If it was dealt a damage card, you may perform a bonus attack against the attacker with rotating cannons. You can rotate your turret indicator only to your front or your rear arc. You must treat the arc requirement of your equipped cannon as turret. With the targeting assist MGK 300. Before you engage, if you have no green tokens and you are not stressed, gain 1 calculate token for each enemy ship at range 2 to 3 in your firing arc to a maximum of 2. With Disciplined, Sync Laser Cannon, which is a front arc attack. If you are calculating, the defender does not apply the range bonus. And Migs Mayfield, after you perform a front attack, you may perform a bonus rear arc or turret attack as a bonus attack against a different target with 1 or more red or orange tokens. And last but not least, Lieutenant Sai, after you perform a coordinate action, if the ship you chose performed an action on your action bar, you may perform that action. With Agent Caloris, set up after placing forces assign hunted condition to 1 enemy ship. While you perform an attack against the ship with the hunted condition, you may change one of your focus results to a hit result. I think these guys are indicating who their tier 3s and tier 1s are. Yep.
I feel so special that you did all that just for me.
I will mute myself, but yep, more than happy to stream as well. I've checked it up live on Discord just in case people don't want to come to the stream. Then in the Rebel Trunks, we have the... I never got a proper name, so we'll just call him Wayne, or Sisson Wayne. Probably just Wayne, sounds nicer. In the Rebels, left to right, we have Harrison Dula. After another friendly ship at 1 to 2 defends or performs an attack during a modified die step, you may transfer 1 of your focus tokens, evade tokens, or locks to that ship. With Vectored Thrusters, so after you perform an action, you may perform a red boost. Dead Eye Shot, while you perform a primary attack. If the defender is in your bullseye, you may spend 1 hit result or change 1 crit result to a hit result. If you do, the defender exposes 1 of its damage cards. Thank you for the follow. It's not coming up, I don't think, because yeah. Cool. Thank you for the alert. Lulu, it won't be popping up properly, just because I'm using an X-Wing overlay, and I don't have the proper capture over here. Yeah, I'm aiming for more Twitch streams, now that I'm a lot more available. Aaron Kraken, after you perform an attack, you may choose 1 friendly ship at range 1. That ship may perform an action treating it as red. I didn't finish going over Hera. So, marksmanship. When the defender is in your bullseye, you may change 1 hit to a crit. So that's really just there to facilitate Deadeye Shot. So, hit to a crit with marksmanship. And then Deadeye Shot it back to a down back down to a hit, and it can reveal a damage card that's face down. And Thread Traces. Attack with a focus, calc, or lock. Spend an energy to perform this attack. If this attack hits, each friendly ship at 1 to 3 of the defender may acquire a lock on the defender. Then you cancel the result, and you've got 2 of those. So you have Aiden, we already went over. Deadeye Shot again. Cluster Missiles. Spend 1 charge to perform the attack. After this attack, so regardless if it hits or not, you may perform this attack as a bonus attack against a target at range 0 to 1 of the defender, ignoring the lock requirement, but you still must be inside the ordnance requirement, so you can't bounce a cluster missile shot to someone at range 3 of the attack. And Munitions Failsafe. While performing a torpedo or missile attack, after rolling attack dice, you may cancel all dice results to recover 1 energy you spent as a cost for the attack. And Garvin Drace, in an X-Wing, after you spend a focus token, you may choose 1 friendly ship at 1 to 3. That ship gains a focus. Elusive, while you defend, you may spend 1 energy to reroll 1 defense dice. Then after you fully execute a red maneuver, recover 1 energy. Chopper, action, spend 1 non-recurring energy from another equipped upgrade to recover 1 shield. Or spend 2 shields to recover one non-recurring energy onto an equipped card. And spare parts canister, so that's probably... Chopper's probably there just to spare parts canister. There. Yeah, no, some people believe that, but you still are constrained by the arc and the range requirements of the actual attack itself of cluster. I know a couple people who've asked about that in the past. But yeah, Chopper, he can spend the elusive charge for Chopper's ability, or he can spend the spare parts canister charge for his ability. Getting close to first round. 10 num. While you defend, perform an attack, you may spend 1 stress token to change all your evade results to all your focus results to evade or hits. Deadeye Shot. Fire control system. While you perform an attack, if you have a lock on the defender, you may reroll 1 attack die. If you do, you cannot spend your lock during this attack. And proton cannons. Spend 2 charges. Change 1 focus or hit result to a crit result with recurring energy. Not stabilizer 10 num. Okay. Hey there, Andrew. How you doing, buddy? Finally get to hear the dulcet tones of my voice, and I appreciate the follow as well. Jake Farrell, after you perform an evade or boost action, you may choose a friendly ship at 0 to 1. That ship may perform a focus action with the vectored thrusters. Deadeye Shot, marksmanship, and ion missiles. Spend 1 charge. If this attack hits... spend 1 hit or crit result to cause the defender to suffer 1 damage. All remaining hit crit results inflict ion tokens instead of damage. I'm glad you're feeling serenaded in my rushed voice. So this is a casual branch of the 3-1-2 Team League. So as a result, we have bounties. So we have generic... we do have generic bounties that apply regardless. So blank out 2 times in a row for Blankski. The Nat Hatter, roll natties on your first shot of the game, 3 or more dice required. Escape Convict, end the game having won or lost with your bounty hunted pilot still alive. We'll touch on that in a moment. Fast and Furiosa, fully execute a 4 or 5 speed maneuver while moving through 2 or more ships. And can't touch this, have 1 pilot endure 3 or more shots without taking a single damage. We've got the first moves. Let's see if this is... Oopa, that's not the camera angle I wanted to save. This is the camera angle I wanted to save right here. There we go. So we'll touch on that once that's done. Yep, getting the Fast and Furiosa with Flight Leader Ubel there. Doing a Speed 4 through Suntir and Volt. Migs should work. Where's Migs? So you must treat the front arc requirements of your equipped cannon upgrade as turret. And because it's now a turret, it now works with MiGs because you perform a bonus attack with your turret arc. So that's the interaction there that allows you to do it. It's a weird interaction, but it checks out. And then once... I could be wrong, but I think that is how it has been ruled in the past. Yeah, Bill Burr says it works, and I think that is how it's been ruled in the past when other people have asked about it. It's specifically because of the rotating cannons chassis ability on the tire heavies that forces the arc into a turret indicator. But yes, because this is the casual, we will go over there. You'll see how we've got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 here on the side of the board. That is because before games are decided, the players need to discuss things. So, tier 1, both players ban a pilot that they agree to, and then that's pretty much everything else is ignored after that. Because tier 1 was duplicated over and had a couple things mixed in, but it's been clarified it's only banning a ship that both players agree to. I used to run MiGs on, who was it? On Rookcast in the Gauntlet to act as pseudo-veteran turret gunner. And then the second part of tier 1 that's not on the card that needs to be updated is when the game begins, MiG is great on the toilet bowls. And then second half of tier 1 is you choose a pilot on your list. Oh, your opponent chooses a unique pilot in your list. You need to use their ability 3 times. Yeah, ion cannon turret shot with VTG or MiGs is great. Tier 2, you must have at least 2 instances of an agreed upon upgrade. That upgrade must be used at least 4 times. So I'm not sure what the tier 2 upgrades were. I think Ducky sent it to me privately when we were discussing things discussing this a little ago. But we will find out. I think it was probably Deadeye Shot, by the looks of it, from Ducky. Because there's just a huge bunch of copies of Deadeye Shot. And I'm not sure what... And it was Daredevil given to Ducky. So Ducky's got to perform Daredevil 4 times. And Wayne needs to perform Deadeye Shot 4 times in a game in order to earn those 10 bounty points. So bounty points are just like the potato scoring in NCX. They're just there for tiebreakers and they don't actually change the point scoring in the game. And last but not least, the bounty ship. Each player chooses a pilot for their opponent to bounty hunt. Points are claimed if that ship is destroyed. So in this case, if Wayne kills Suntier, he gets 15 bounty points. And if Ducky kills Garvin Drace, he gets those 15 points. So NCX has ruled differently, Bender. Can you give me a full extract so I can actually jump in and let them know? Wigs works because they actually have front arc weapon. Oh, I think it's the... You are right, yep. You are right, yeah. MiGs won't work here because of how it works. Yep, I'll jump in and let them know. Uh, hey, boys.
Yep.
Just letting you know, MiGs won't work with Flight Leader Ubel. Because...
Yeah, it will, because...
No, it won't, because Flight Leader Ubel
you
doesn't...
treat...
Yep, because Flight Leader
Yeah,
Ubel
okay, you
doesn't
treat
have...
the cannons as a what's it called, so...
Yep.
Yeah, that's a blank upgrade.
Yep, that's
Don't
just
even
a
worry about
waste.
it then.
Yep, no problem. Yep.
All good.
Idea was there,
Cool.
but yeah, because it doesn't have an actual front arc. Yep. All good.
Yeah, because it removes the requirement. That's
Yep.
great. Lovely, thank you.
Okay, no problem. There we go. You were right, Bender. I just didn't get it right. Yep. No, thank you for that, Bender. Let them know. Cool idea, but Empire is not Ducky's usual list, and definitely I've never seen him flying a heavy before. Anyway, we are going into turn 2. My timer is well and truly off. We are down 8 minutes. And turn 2 now. There we go. Now we're all caught up. And I need to swap over. Boop, there we go. Now they're the correct ways, and I'll need to quickly move over the teams, because this is not properly set up for streaming. I've had to... There we go. That works. Yeah, exactly, Lou. If we just ignore the ship text, then the big brain works. And that's the main thing. Alrighty, so we've got 10 Num coming forward, claiming that objective, which Ducky has more or less conceded. We've got this big, beautiful death ball in the middle of the table as well. Jake's going to come forward 3 straight. Doing a barrel roll. Looks like we're getting a... Hera's probably going to be doing... Aaron's probably doing a 2, maybe? If he's going to try and do Fast and Furiosa here. Yeah, tie aggressors are able to do it, Lou. Hey there, Rice. Yep, stream time. My dirty private hobby of playing X-Wing either in person or on TTS is coming to light. I completely understand if you just want to lurk or dip, because you may not understand how it goes. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to teach you sometime, Rice, if you ever want to know. We've got... Yeah, join up one of us. One of us. So we've got Garvin doing the one bank, taking a focus, not claiming that objective. We all have to learn somewhere, Rice. Yeah, no, I've been playing X-Wing for about nearly about that same length. Wave 5 when Scum and Villainy came out. In the very original first edition of the game is when I was playing. We have Aaron doing a 2 bank. I'm helplessly addicted to both. I play Final Fantasy XIV and X-Wing. I'm just addicted to both. I can't help it. We have the 3 straight from Volt, getting the free evade, getting a focus action. Ubel performing a 2 bank, going to try for a lock, gets it into Aaron. Excuse me. I played Diablo 4 Season 0 and didn't enjoy Diablo 4. It just felt very much like Diablo 3, but not as fleshed. Oh, I'm sure Diablo 4 got a lot better. Like, I'm 100% sure. But I have enough things clawing at my attention. I've got X-Wing, I've got... Oh, yeah, no, it was atrocious. I spent $150 on Season 0. Like, 150 Australian dollars on Season 0 because I had 3 other mates say, oh, yeah, we're going to pick up Season 0 as well. So I said, heck it, fine, I'll get the bonus edition because I genuinely enjoyed D3. I never enjoyed Warframe. So I did it first, and then I had a mate who was a couple hundred hours deep into it, drag me through high-end content farming for resources. So I pretty much spent hours dead at a time, and that kind of killed the enjoyment for me. I may go back and try it again someday, I don't know, but for now I'm just happy with this was 12-ish years ago, like when the game had first come out. Yeah, I think everyone's got their vices, but I do need to limit what I do play because I have coursework at the moment. I'm doing a certificate in cybersecurity, and I have been procrastinating doing my current subject, which is the Australian legislation behind cybersecurity. So I really should be doing that. Yep, and then missing the game, so we've got shots being fired now. We've got Hera checking range. She's only got everything at 3s. Suntia did the one... What did Suntia did the 2 right hard barrel roll to get the arc onto Garvin, to get the bullseye onto Garvin. Ooh. I think we have a thread tracer shot here. Yep, thread tracer into Ubel. We'll ask them nicely. No, that's New Zealanders who pronounce beer and bear the same way. You'd have to ask Rice about that one. We are very different. So we've got the shot from Suntir into Garvin. Hit and an eye, re-rolling the blank into a hit, choosing not to spend his mods. 2 blanks here from Garvin. Gonna spend elusive, I would imagine. Yep. Yeah, if he keeps rolling off on the side, I'm gonna pop in and ask. Gets the evade with elusive, so we'll take only just a single one. Should do. No. Spends his focus. Yep. Boop. Cool. Yeah, no, the English have, despite being one of the most popular languages in the world, the actual English have some very weird pronunciations. Like, they pronounce the TH in 3 as free. So TH for them, depending on the word, can sound very much like f, which is very weird. Alright, what have we got going on here? Aaron into Ubel. We have 2 eyes. Spend the focus for 2 hits. 1 evade for 1 damage onto Ubel. First damage of the game. I think this is going to be very bad for Sai here, because he's going to 0 stop here, because he's obviously going to run into Ubel if he doesn't. Jake Farrell doing his Jake Farrell things, I think. Where is he? Oh, no. Ubel with the bonus attacks. Oh, yeah. No, Aaron giving his hit attack into Jake, who's taken the stress. Three damage coming out. Spends 1 calc for 3 into Aaron. 2 evades. Why did Aaron only roll 2 dice? That was range. Yep, because synced laser. I swear I'm familiar with this game. Yeah, I don't believe me either. We got Volt, crit and an eye, spending a focus. Back into Aaron again. Yep, range 2 into Aaron. Gets, got nothing, so we need a crit coming out. He spent Hera's token. Yeah, we're already discussing the Australian NCX team, and I am shooting for it. I probably won't be playing Scum like I am in 312 because Actor's in the team. So that's why I'm playing Rebels, to try and get used to something. Yeah, I haven't really seen much of anyone else other than Ubel on the table, honestly. Still not bringing the dice into the middle of the tape, into the main mat. 1 crit into Ubel. No token to give. Oh no, Hera's lock to give to Jake. Jake will spend it. Yep. Transfer one of the focus locks over, so he'll spend Hera's lock to reroll his blank. For 2. Bell still has another calc. Loves it. Ubel shoots back. We've got Wounded Pilot on Ubel. Crit got through. So yep, she's just performing her attack because the ship at 0 to 2 was wounded. 2 evades. No damage back. So, yeah. Sai just in unobstructed. Damn. I don't think he's got any tokens though. No, just the one. I've seen A-Wings die to this. Gets 1. There he goes. And that's turn. I think we've got 4 points coming in here for our rebel player, Wayne. No points coming in for Ducky. It was tied up 4 to 4. End of turn 2. It's going to be interesting what you do from here. I think Ubel has... I think Ubel has a 1 hard. Is it double B? Yeah, double B on Ubel. There's the... but no dial, of course. It says cards and dials, but oh well. We'll just bring up the Yaz B link, because I've got it. The flight leader Ubel has a 1 red hard, 2 white hard. Okay. Just goes to show how often I actually see these things on the table. So I think Sai's probably going to have to stop here or risk going into Ubel, which opens him up to the B-Wing. Because the B-Wing can very easily do a 2 bank here and just bullseye him, but may not have the distance to do it, but they should have focus barrel roll, no boosting. Okay, so Sai might be safe unless you do 3 hard, which 10 with Temnum, which he doesn't mind because Temnum's ability, he gets to spend his stress as a complete focus or evade mod. So I think you expect a 0 stop from Sai here. 3 bank to the right with Temnum, take that stress, then use the stress for the proton cannon if you've got range 2, which you might. Ubel, unless she wants to take the rock, which she's got wounded pilot, is an option. Suntier is doing Suntier things. He's stressed at the moment, and Volt Scarus is Volt Scarus, so he'll do what he wants as well. So he's probably looking to do a 3... who goes first here? Aaron's 5, Volt is 5, so it depends on who wins road. Yeah, I5 Volt, I5 Aaron. Lots of options here. Probably a 3 bank from Volt, but you're risking those bumps. And then Sunti is probably true straighting. Maybe even just a 2 hard or a 2 bank even. Probably 2 hard really does avoid the expected bump. Jake and Hera are just gonna beam in on Ubel now and make Ubel's life a pain. I don't expect Ubel to probably survive this next turn, honestly. We do have road going on. It goes to Wayne once again. So yeah, 0 stop from Sai. Saw it coming. Okay, just the one bank from 10 num. So that is a stress. Oh no, that is a 3 bank, sorry. He did do it. Did not go as far as I thought he would. 2 straight from Jake. Clears his stress, I'm assuming. Yep. Big choice. You're right, Proton Cannon is 2 to 3. That's my bad. I play rogues. I should know this. I should know this. There we go. Yeah, especially when your opponent doesn't have any tokens. Yeah, as I said, the 3 bank with 10 num, he doesn't mind the stress because he just spends it. 3 hard from Garvin, takes a focus. 2 bank from Aaron. I think you just focus here with Aaron. Yep, grabs the focus. Ubel doesn't fit there, but she does get the 2 hard, and she didn't actually overlap the obs. She didn't overlap that. Wow. Wounded pilot. Three bank right from Vault. Yeah, the fact that Ubel fits there is good. That gets her out of... Oh, does she get out of Arca Jake, though? I can't tell with that focus there, but... Claim the center objective with Vault. Gets the bump on Hera, which is what you want. So she's only going to be passing off a focus this turn. No target lock. And what's Suntier doing? 2 hard? 4 straight. Okay. He does have dead... Okay, he decides to claim. Claim, then regular boost. I'm surprised he didn't Daredevil boost. He's... Oh no, he can't Daredevil boost off his base. I'm dumb because more stress. You don't want more stress. Yep, nothing from Suntier, but he's in a good position to just 2 hard next turn. Hera into Ubel, as expected. Oops, typing stuff. Yeah, another thread tracer, I'm guessing. This is when you want it. Yep. No, just a regular attack, not thread tracer. 1 hit. Focus. Has the focus available. Spends it. This was Aaron shooting range 0 into Ubel. Takes another damage. Not using her ability. Might as well, because he's range 0. And save it for if Garvin shoots at you. Garvin's going to perform a lock using Aaron's ability. I think you shoot, yeah, range 1 into Jake here. I'm sure you don't have any mods, but... Hit focus. Takes 2, gets half, sorry, takes 1. Takes half on Jake. Not half, 1 shield. We've got Ubel into Garvin. Spent her focus for 1 hit. 1 evade. Jake only has Psy, range 2. Does have a focus. 2 hits. So Psy's probably taking a shield here. Depends on what they're chatting about. Yep, no, there it is. 2 damage on Psy. Here we go. There's the proton cannon from Tennum. You'd be stupid not to. Very foolish not to. Okay, he's choosing Ubel. Spends the stress for 3. Yep. Ubel takes 2. Is halved. Garvin. 3 dice with Deadeye shot. No, he's the only one without Deadeye. Hit, crit, doesn't need it. And there goes Ubel. Hit, crit. Ubel's gonna have her revenge shot, I'm guessing. Yep. Single hit. Does have a focus, so it will focus. Yep. Gets away with it. Volt getting disciplined. Choosing a lock onto Jake. And there goes Ubel. Then 4 points for Ducky after this is over. I think you just shoot into Jake here. Yep. 3 days into Jake. No mods. You are stressed. 1 hit. 2 evades from Jake. And 2 points there, so we should... Yep, cool. I do need to dip in to ask a question. That's 10 num. Just double checking. 10 num did use his ability, yeah?
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
we
sorry,
put
he-
a little counter on
Yep,
it.
so he won't have
Minus
his
3.
stress token. You didn't clean up the token. Just making sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
No
Appreciate
issue.
you.
Can I get dices rolled on the map, please? It just saves me having to move the camera around.
Matt? Where are
the-
you, Matt?
The main play
Oh.
mat. Yeah.
Main play. Sure. Just be a Matthew
Alrighty.
over here.
Yep, thank you. Just rolling it onto the main playmat makes it easier, so I don't have to keep moving the camera back and forth. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got it.
Cool. I even have some ringside food, so you might hear me chewing. Right, what do you do here is Ducky. Sai's about to be in a big world of hurt. Because you're about to have Aaron, Garvin, and Hera looking down on him. Suntier, that's going to be too hard, obviously. Vault, you've got the 2 white K-turn as an option, but you're going after Jake with the lock, so you're probably 3 banking, expecting Jake to bank left to avoid the asteroid. I think, honestly, Sai, you just program his furthest non-stressful move. Yeah, you program him his fastest blue. See if you can get in range of Vault. Coordinate a focus over to Vault so you can use Sai's ability to give yourself a focus back. And then Vault 3 banks with a focus. He just already has a lock, so you can do any reposition with Vault that you want. Sunti is probably 2 harding. And then depending on if he wins road or not, you either sit there and lock Hera or chase down Hera or Garvin, I think. I think that's your play. And then Wayne, 10 num's probably going to 1 or 2 straight. He does have his full dial available, so he's got all sorts of options to him. Jake's probably barrel rolling to avoid the rock. Aaron, you just 1 straight here. Garvin, 1 bank. Hera. Interesting. Hera should have a 2 hard blue. It shows how often I play against A-Wing, the Rebel A-Wings, that is. Yep, 2 hard blue on Rebels A-Wings. So, yeah, just 2 hard blue, claim the objective, honestly. It's not a bad idea. Alright, here we go. Going into round 4. may be. Yep, looks like we're going into round 4 now. Final adjustments being made. Carefully considering your moves. Once again, Wayne, sorry, going first. One straight. Reinforced front. Okay. That's also an option. Probably a very good option there, honestly. Sloop there from Jake. Garvin is your hunted target, so if Garvin does come in towards Sai, he does have the modifier from Agent Callus. 2 right from Nyan Num. Not Ten Num, sorry. One of the brothers. What action are you wanting to do? You can focus barrel roll, fail the barrel roll to give yourself a stress here and a focus. I don't think there's a need to because he's not looking at taking a lot of shots. Okay, yep, that's what he does. Focus, barrel roll, fails. Yep, takes the stress. Up to Garvin now. Oh, okay. Going into the back of Vault there. The one bank left does strip his stress. Don't think he's focusing here. He is focusing. Stress focus. The 5 of Aaron, yep, into the 0. Range 0 there. Next we've got Vault. 3 hard, yep. Gets your evade. You have to boost here. Yeah, you can't not be sitting in front of a B-Wing like that. Yep, boost focus. Boost gets his free focus. There's the 2 hard. You just claim here. Yep, get the objective control back. Then again, Suntier's coming in. Suntier 2 hard. Bank boost left. Might still be range 1 of Hera. But I think you would put the Suntier shots into Garvin. He's where you've got your most fire convergence available. She's taking a focus. Okay. And last but not least, Suntier. The ace of aces. What is he gonna do? 2 bank, not 2 hard. Okay. Makes you think what Suntier wants to do here. Because Ducky needs to start half-pointing ships now. Okay, so he's going to barrel roll out boost right? Yep, okay. Yep, good idea. That'll give you the bullseye on Nyan Num. Oh, 10 num, sorry. Yep, gets his focus, and then he's probably still going to shoot Hera range 2 anyway. So Hera first into the back of Vault. Two hits. 3 evades from Vault. He's loving it. He's got the unobstructed into... You've got to decide, because it's going to be easy damage into net 10 num, yeah. He is stressed, so he does have the evade on his... He does have the ability. Predator reroll. Gets 3. Yep, you can just spend your stress here. Yep, spends the stress. Takes 2. Aaron into 0 psi. So, just 1 damage because of reinforce. Range 1. Vault into Jake. Spend the lock for everything. Hit it crit is good result. Jake's got no mods. This could be dead Jake if it's a direct. Oh, Jake's down 1 shield. This could be dead Jake in general. So, shield crit. Should have already did 1 down on Jake. Yep. Does have Hera's focus. So, just 1 shield. But that's still half points. Now it's time to see if the storm can be weathered. No shots from 10 num. There's no good choice here from Garvin. I think you Suntier here, knowing that you're probably going to have Arc on Suntier next turn, but you have no idea where Vault's going to be. Yep. Going into Suntier. 3 dice with a focus, 1 crit. I've seen Suntier eat these, but he's got the focus, so it doesn't matter. Gets the evade. Jake's time to shine. I think you shoot Sai here. Definitely shoot Sai here. Three dice, so I think he's shooting into Vault. Oh no, Sai, sorry, Sai is range 1. Single hit, Sai gets an evade. Sai into Garvin, that's what I'd be doing. Utilize that Hunted. Free hit with Hunted. Gets 1 evade, takes a shield off Garvin. This is a very nasty list from Wayne. Lots of token sharing. Lots and lots of token sharing. 4 points to Ducky. 2 to Wayne. 16 to 20. Ducky is clawing it back slowly. What are your game plans here? Sire, I think you just go as fast as possible now. He's not stressed. You just take the cow and run it. Yeah, just program a 3 straight and run. You've got that back arc you can do some pot shots with. You could try a 2-bank right to put him in the center of the table, but yeah, you've got 2 hards, your reds, which you don't want. I think you just go straight here with Sai. Let him be your points for. It's 10 points, so he's not even fortressing, but yeah. Vault, you could add insult to injury. I don't think the 3 hard is... 3 hard might just be enough to lay claim to that objective and really put the score pressure onto Wayne. Especially with Garvin behind Hera, it's unlikely that Garvin does a maneuver that can fit and claim the objective here. 10 Num could probably claim it. 10 Num more than likely will then. Probably won't claim it because Sunti is coming in. You don't want 10 Num being modless against Sunti, who's probably just gonna 2 hard in. So I think 10 Num you just 2 straight, 3 straight, barrel roll into Hera and fail. Grab your free double mods. Your free focus and your free pilot ability. Yeah, Jake, he's only got 1 straight and 2 hards. No, sorry, 2 hards, and then he's got 3, 4, 5. 2 bumps. 3, 4 hits the rock. 5 might clear the rock, but you don't risk of rock, especially when you got no shields, so you're probably just 2 harding to the right with Jake. Just in case Vault does go 3 hard to go for that objective. Aaron's just gonna pop a K turn. He's got a 3k, 4k, you just pop the 4k from Aaron. Then Suntier, you're doing your 2 hard right in. Doing Suntier things. Vault, you've got options. A lot of options. Defender dials are looking lovely. Yeah, you got that 3 hard you can do. Got the 4k, you're not stressed here, so you could 4k if you wanted to. 2 hard red if you... Sorry, 2k red if you really want to stay close, but with Hera coming in, you probably want the 4k just for your... Just for your... for your ability, for the full throttle. You could do the 4k, take a strain. Oh, you don't want to take a strain here. You could take the strain, recover 1, then use super sensors, use super passive sensors to take any action you want. Alright, we'll see what Ducky's planning on doing. All dials have been set. Turn 5, here we go. 2 highs and a hit from Ducky. 2 highs and a hit from Wayne. 2 highs and a hit again. Ducky finally gets initiative. Is it the turn he wants it, though? Okay. 2 straight here. Making sure he can do the coordinate. Okay. Looks like we're looking at a... Interesting. So probably going to be keeping the strain after his maneuver. Aaron, so... Okay, 2 hard here from Garvin, still stressed. Sai doesn't have the arc. 2 hard here from 10 numb. You just focus barrel roll here. Yep. Oh no, that move. What is that? 1 hard. Yep. Jake Farrell friendly bumps now. He's fine. He is in arc of Sai though. Sai could plink him. 3 right hard from Volt. Gets his evade. Takes a focus. Oh. Oh, that's dead. Aaron. Yep. Takes the stress. Volt's going to use his ability to boost. 2 hard from Sunt here. You can't fit the Daredevil boost. Yep. Yep, can't fit the Daredevil. Ahara goes 2 straight. Yep. Yeah, Ducky really needed to go second here. Get that Daredevil. Daredevil not fitting there is going to hurt. He's only being looked at by Jake, so he's fine. It's still not the worst position for Sunt here to be in. Hera is out of range. Oh no, is in range, sorry. Claims the objective. Good call there. No shots from the 6s, down to 5s. Ducky is going to boost, I assume. No, you don't have arc there, you boost. You boost, take the range 1. Okay, only 3 dice. With the lock. Spends it for hit crit. No mods Aaron, he needs natties to get out of this. He doesn't get it. Aaron goes down, but simultaneous fire, he'll still get to shoot. Crit was panicked. Doesn't matter. Shooting back into Sai now. Hit crit. Sai gets it, so no crit into the shields on Sai. But with 6 hull there, Garvin doesn't have arc. Nope. But 10 num definitely does. Range 3 into Volt. Obstructed, but strained, so 4 dice. 1 hit. Has the evade token, doesn't need it. 10 num, you just shoot the 3 dice into Sai here. Yep, 3 dice into Sai. Oops, didn't want to save that arc. That camera angle. Thank you, Sunder, for following. Ducky is playing from behind. Lost Ubel very early. Sai has only just been half pointed though. Sai's been dodging arcs and rolling evades when he needs it. But we do have unmod Jake into unmod Sunt here. An unlucky roll here could be catastrophic. Nope. Gets the one into a crit. Does get the crit. Damaged and damaged engine Sunt here. That's not good. Sunt here did try to do a Daredevil boost, but was blocked by Hera because Ducky has initiative. You take the rear arc shot into Jake. For 1. Jake's fine. Four points for Wayne. And 2 for Ducky. And I don't think he's got his half points for... My points are wrong somewhere. There we go. Has Ducky taken points? So he needs 2 there. He's forgotten to take points somewhere. Ship 4, 8, 16, 12. I've done something wrong somewhere then. Yep. Points on Aaron haven't been given. Yep, points on Aaron haven't been given. Okay, figured it out. There we go. Now we're back to... Only 7 between it now. There we go. Worked it out. 7 left. 10 minutes to go. Ducky can still win it. He has to be very lucky with Vault here. With 10 Num and Garvin driving in on Vault here. You're probably... 3 Harding's your only option. If you want to be able to turn in and still get damage. Yeah, you 3 hard focus, play the defensive game there. Crits from Ducky makes him leader. 1 straight from Sai. Reinforce rear in case he gets followed by 10 Num. Or Jake. One straight from Garvin. Clears his stress. One. It gets his focus. 1 bank from 10 Num. That'll clear his stress. He's probably gonna focus barrel roll. Yep. Make sure he keeps himself stressed. Lock barrel roll. He doesn't have access to lock barrel roll. Oh, there, stabilize as far as he does. Cards down here. Oh, he did bank with Vault. Okay. Uh-oh, Sunti is not in a good place, though. Does fit the 2 blank, so clears his stress. I think you boost left, then barrel roll over, so you get the focus from Bullseye on Garvin, and you're only eating Jake unmodified. No, he's focus boosting instead. Okay, I would have boosted, then barrel rolled. So then you're still probably not eating shots from 10 num, but better safe than sorry. Barrel roll would have put you here. You get the focus from Bullseye with Garvin. And Hera is looking to do Mummy Hera things. She's the one hard right. I think you perform a lock here. You take a lock here. See if you can reach out, take a lock onto Suntir. And then that way, when 10 num or Jake shoots into Suntir, you can send it over using Hera's ability. I think you take a lock here. Takes an evade. Okay. So he's going to give the evade to Garvin. Alright, evade boost. Hera will shoot first into Volt, who did strain himself to use his ability. Hit crit. Volt does have evade token, doesn't need it. Yep, hit crit into Garvin, who is down a shield. Garvin gets out of it. Volt's going to use his ability to Daredevil boost. No mods. 2 hits. Takes Hera's Vade. Yep. Three dice Garvin back does have the focus. Spends it. With the evade token, 2 evades, Volt's fine. Next we come down to 10 num and Jake. Jake first. I think if you want to go as far... Yeah, you've got... Suntir didn't spend his focus, so you're 3 into 3. You're 2 into 1, but size also... You're doing it minimum 1 damage here, so you could very well be making sure Psy dies, especially with the... I think the Proton Cannon's you're too close with 10 num now, unfortunately. For the Proton. So we are doing... Who are we shooting first? Oh no, Proton is on. He's at range 2. Doesn't use it. 3 hits, though. Takes 1, thanks for that reinforce. Spends his lock to use Proton. That's right, B-Wings. Spends his lock to Proton. Yep. Proton, no mods. Innate Proton mod, but... Only 1 crit. He is stressed. He can use his ability. He is stressed. Yep, spend your ability here. So only takes 1 crit. If it's not direct, Psy lives another round. Weapons failure. Not what you want right here. Alright, we got 2 dice from Jake. Blanks it. Steals Hera's focus. For 1. Deadeye shotting it back down to a hit. Fuel leak. Takes 1. Yep. Sunk cost fallacy at this point into Garvin. But that's your hunted, so 1 hit. 1 evade. Garvin does get can't touch this. And that is time. So it'll be up to them to see if they want to play another round out. So both of them also get their hunted ships out. But more, no, they did get 1 dial in. So they are playing another round, I think. Looks like we're getting 1 more. There we go. Need to update size damage. He is not looking chipper. Fuel leak and weapons failure. I think you just 3 straight the space cow. Reinforce rear. A very strong dice showing here from Wayne has kept his ships alive and healthy. Like, when you look at all the damage done, Ubel's dead, Suntier's lost one, Sai's almost dead, and he's only taken 4, 5, 6, 7. Just very unlucky damaging, very unlucky red dice from Ducky here. Yeah, you're about to give up 4 points. You're about to probably give up 9 points for... At least 9 points for Sai and objectives. So you're looking at 42 points from Wayne. And you're already 9 behind. So you got to find a way to score 18 points this turn, and I don't think you can. You've got to kill... You have to kill Hera. So you have to halve Garvin or kill Garvin, and then kill or then halve Hera. And then you need the 2 points from the objective to tie. Assuming you don't lose any other points elsewhere. One bank from B-Wing. You just barrel roll. Yep. Focus barrel roll, lock. Probably lock barrel roll. Yeah, lock barrel roll. So Sai is definitely dying. More than likely dying, I should say. I've seen blanks reroll into blanks before. 2 straight from Jake. He's going to try and make sure that happens. Focus boost, yep. That fits, well done. So that's more than likely a dead Sai. 3 straight. Focus. Two bank Daredevil boost that way. Why? Are you just hoping to block Hera? Doesn't get it. Yeah, that's game now. Definitely game. Ducky did his best, but there's just not that much he can do when Dice just played the dice game. Yeah, very unfortunate. I think he's hoping for a Hail Mary half pointing into 10 num. Maybe killing... Oh, you could kill Jake for 5, 10 num. It's still not enough. Yeah, still not enough. Hera locks Vault. 3 dice with a lock. Gets 2. Vault takes none. And the full throttle, evade, and his focus. I think you could have just let that go. You should have just let that go. You don't have mods for this attack now. You had plenty of shields. Should have just spent the evade. 2 hits. Definitely is going to be harder to... Yep. There you go. Should have kept the focus. Jake 3 dice into Sai with a focus. Hit crit. So it's dead Sai no matter what. Takes hit crit. Yeah, I think Ducky's going to be frustrated by this one. Which is fair enough. It's what happens when dice are dice. It happens to everyone. But did his best to try and claw it back. He almost did. He was 4 points behind at one point. I think just not being able to get Garvin Drace off the table last turn is what really cost him there. He would have enjoyed having... Definitely would have enjoyed having 11 more points here. It would have been 37 to 42, but then also you could have also half pointed 10 num to give you... So it was... If Garvin was dead, there was a way out this turn. Assuming Garvin's dead and the exact same positions happened again, you keep your focus. 10 num had 2 shields left. You only take the evade, take 1 shield, then you use your focus on the attack, get half points on 10 num, and then you win by 1 point. We do have a decider at 1 point, Sunder. Yep. I think the big mistake that it wasn't a mistake. You had to kill Garvin in this position back here a couple turns ago. Absolutely had to kill Garvin. Just got very unlucky with your dice. And opting to just use the focus for complete defense on Vault instead of just eating the shield with the focus. Oh, I've been kicked. I accepted, but I've been disconnected. So, that'll be game. End result 42-26 to Wayne. Still close game. Ducky almost brought it back. We are down to a 2-2 show-off finale between the Tierfon Yellow Aces and the Down Unders. So hopefully I'll be able to stream and or record that game and upload it. If not, I will keep you guys updated as more info comes in. But thank you everyone who showed up. Thank you for everyone who followed who's still here. I'm going to be heading off because I have some things to do around the house and other people wanting to do some stuff. But I will definitely let you guys know when I'm streaming next time. So thanks for tagging along. I've been Narkexy. Regardless if I see you across the table or not, remember to fly safe but fly hard.